What up? Rich Malachy here on the first ever pod session, The Care Factor. So today I have with me our service manager of the North Jersey office. Introduce yourself for the internet.
Hi, Internet. My name is Geraldine Figueroa. I am the service manager here at Malachy Cares in the North office.
Yeah, baby. So we wanted to kick this off with a little session talking about warranty service calls. So if you are in the food equipment service business, if you are a restaurateur, a restaurant owner, if you are in charge of a commercial kitchen, a food service director, culinary director, whatever your title may be, and you're in charge of equipment repairs, installations, and all of that good stuff, there are some things that probably should be known that I feel that maybe perception is not reality, and I'd love to make reality when it comes to these things, so we could build, like as I always say, I want to build bridges and knock down these misperceptions of what really goes on for a service company in these areas. So warranty calls. The first thing I would say is to call to light is when a customer calls in. Right? Mm-hmm. No matter what the call might be, it's under warranty. Doesn't matter what manufacturer. It's under warranty. We're the manufacturer, authorized service center in New Jersey. What do we want customers to have ready when they call, Jer? What do you want them to make sure that they have ready when they call in?
Model and serial number, install date if it's handy, and detailed with exactly what's going on, how long ago was installed, every little thing, details. It's all about details. So make everybody's life lot easier, technician. And also we could also determine if it is not everything is warranty, unfortunately.
True.
And sometimes with that initial call, you could tell if it's warranty or non-warranty, or something that could be troubleshoot over the phone, or something that also we could get the manufacturer involved, ASAP.
For sure. Yeah, I was gonna follow up with why do we need that information, but that kind of is the gist of it. Mm-hmm. So now, if they can't provide that information, or they refuse to, because oftentimes customers are calling in and they're busy running their business, right? So they don't want to, you say, hey, I need the model and serial, I need all this. I can't get that for you right now. What happens when they don't provide that information? Tell everybody what happens.
Honest.
Your
call is not going on the board. We need that model and serial number. That's the first thing the manufacturer asks us when we submit the claim. Model and serial number. That's how they determine your unit. That's how they know if it's within the warranty period. That serial number is along with your unit for a reason. And without that, it's by the model and serial number manufacturer. We have to know who we're billing. It just goes hand in hand.
Yeah, if it does. I mean, we know if you can't provide this information, you have to understand something. We're not trying to make your life harder.
No.
But we have protocol. We're a manufacturer service agent. We're also a partner of the manufacturer, and we have to answer to them ultimately.
Yeah.
Because we have to get paid too. I understand you're running a business, but on the opposite end of the spectrum, we are running a business. There you go. So my first cough in the podcast. Stay tuned for more jitters and twitches and coughs. Yeah. I mean, if we don't have this, we can't process properly, and also it qualifies the warranty, because if we don't have model and serial, we have to check against the manufacturer. There's many times that people call in thinking their equipment's under warranty.
Yep.
And it's not. And then we roll out on a call just on, the goodness of our hearts, say, we'll get it when we get there. And that's not warranty. And listen, 9 times out of 10, the customer's not going to want to hear, well, you didn't tell me that, and I didn't know prior to now. We have costs attached to everything we do. Once those wheels start rolling, there's costs attached. There's labor, there's inventory that we're holding, there's insurances, there's many different things that go into what we do.
Tolls,
gas, tolls,
technician salary,
everything. So we have to have the info. Now we over the years, I've created different warranty forms or disclaimers to send to the customers. In the past year or so, we removed that. just because we wanted to make the customer experience more easier. When they call in, we don't want to slow them down, slow us down. We just want to get the call on the board. But we've just kind of reinstated these forms.
Yes.
So why do we want to send a disclaimer?
That secure us for payment, because like you said, a lot of times it's not a warranty course, so therefore we have to cover us, and now everybody's on the same page. Everybody knows that if it's not a warranty call, there's payment. It's harder. How would you feel if you think something's under warranty and you have that perception that the manufacturer told me this is covered no matter what, and it's an installation issue which they don't cover, or it's something that water damage, something end users fault, and like I said, you have that perception that no cost to you, and then when our AR girl has to call and say, hey, I need a credit card, or the technician on site says, hey, I need a credit card check, and they're like, no, nobody told me, I don't know nothing. So therefore, when they see it in black and white and they sign off, they know that if it's not a manufacturer issue,
exactly,
it's your cost. It's hard. It's really tough to go to the customer and say, hey, this is not a manufacturer defect, so you have to pay. So
very hard.
It's better to be upfront and honest and say, hey, this is what it is, and the form explains what they cover, what's not covered. That's another issue too. A lot of end users don't know what's covered and not covered. They just
Let's just touch on that real quick. That's a good point, because she says, as she said, the end user doesn't always know what's covered, what's not covered, and I feel, and I'm going to be honest, when the equipment is being sold, it needs to stop being sold with $1 and a dream, because
exactly.
The reality of it is, and we have some things listed on here, this is not everything, and every manufacturer is a little different, but for the majority, they're all the same. So we even have on here, the warranty is going to exclude improper installations, adjustments on any of these parts, calibrations, clogs or wear tear items like gaskets and door springs, things of that nature, or problems with utilities. Warranty is specifically a defect to the unit.
Correct.
That's it. So when this equipment is being sold in the field, whatever dealer or rep or consultant, whoever is involved, they should be taking this customer by the hand and saying, listen, we're going to sell you an awesome piece of equipment. It's rock solid. It's going to last you for a decade or more if you treat it right and you maintain it properly and you get someone certified to install it. And here's some of the guidelines you should pay attention to, because here's what's not going to be covered. If your cleaning crew is at the end of the night spraying stuff down with water, not going to be covered when we come in and say, it's electrical board shorted out, there's water everywhere. I have to explain to the manufacturer what the issues are. We're not here to get over on anybody. We're not here to lie. We're not here to have any kind of mistrust. It's just about doing the right thing every day by all of our partners, and at the end of the day, our customer. So, and going back to some of these things, installations, guys, listen, if you are buying equipment, I don't care what it is, you should have a factory certified technician installing it every time. I'm not putting down electricians. I'm not putting down plumbers or handymen. I'm sure they do a great job of what they do, but we come in behind them all the time for improper installations, and then the customer gets a bill because you think you're going to save $500 up front, and then I'm spending $2,000 on the back end because now we have to pull everything out, rewire things, run new pipe. We do it every week. This is every week.
Every week.
Whew, it's exhausting.
You could talk about that all day.
Bless America.
What a country.
So, telling you, make America great again, man. So,
my God.
Let's see. So listen, we covered that. Now, manufacturer contracts. We have manufacturer contracts, right? So when we get called out on warranty, I don't know if it's any. I'm going to assume that maybe there are people out there that don't understand the way it works. We have contracts with manufacturers to be the factory authorized service center as for parts distribution and authorized service, and they pay us to come out on these warranty calls. So, again, we're the eyes and ears, and they are the jury.
Yes.
Ultimately. So, how do we communicate with the manufacturer in instances that we get out to the sites and find whatever we might find. I mean, what we're getting on the phones, we're emailing.
Yeah, from the phones, mostly on the phones or emailing. That's how.
You know, there's pictures and videos that we're sending to them.
Now they want pictures, they want videos, they want it all.
You know, and trying to think of where to go with this one next. So, with the pictures and videos, you know, we often when we do these things, these service calls, you know, we also have to hold parts.
Yes, for 90
so
days.
So if we're if we're replacing a part that's a defect to the unit, obviously that is going to be covered under warranty. You know, if a gas valve is malfunctioning or something like that, we have to hold that part for up to 90 days because that's how long sometimes it could take to get paid by the manufacturer for us. So understand as well, as service companies, we're waiting for payment. You know, a lot of customers have a cash-based business and they have cash flow coming. We're waiting for our money 30, 60, 90 days, sometimes longer, depending on a lot of different things. Sometimes it's internal. We're not doing things fast enough in here because we're so busy and we don't have enough hands on deck to handle everything.
But we're missing information.
but I'm talking about going to the money thing, and for us, you know, again, I want there to be a full-on understanding of everything for our customers and our industry partners of what service companies really deal with. The word rejection.
Yes.
What does that make you feel when you get that word rejection? There's a little bit of anger in it. I'm not going to lie to you. And The Care Factor, based in New Jersey, again, and we're over here talking some warranty topics in the food equipment service world, business 101 for any service company, and we are going to bring you the information you need so we can break down walls, build these bridges, and be better partners for each other. So back to the rejections, you know, when these things happen, why they happen is because, like I said, the maintenance, when a factory sees these float probes and they see them that they're corroded, it's over. You're now going to get, a customer is now going to get a bill for those float probes. They're going to get a bill for the labor and a trip charge. I mean, it's not necessarily what we want, it's what the manufacturer states, and that's why it's so important to know what your warranty actually covers, because it does not cover everything. It just doesn't. All warranty calls are not created equal.
Nope, they're all different every day.
And not that, again, I said this before, not that a customer should care why it affects us. Mm-hmm. All right, it's not their problem. I get that. I hate, even though I hate that, I feel like this is all our problems because we're all dealing with it. But, you know, we are a business. We have to get paid for our time. You know, it's very hard sometimes to see. Well, you can't touch time. You can't wrap your hand around. You can't see it.
You don't see it.
You know, so it's something that is sometimes a hard sell for someone to understand. But these technicians that we have are trained, retrained. They're certified. We have Sofessa Master Technicians here. We're a Sofessa certified company. If you want to know more about Sofessa, that's CFESA, and you can Google that up. Go to Sofessa.com and check it out. But you know, you're getting a super qualified guy when you call us, and you know we have to pay them properly, and
they know your equipment.
Yeah, I mean you're not getting someone that's throwing darts at a board and hoping they hit the right problem. They're diagnosing this stuff and they're figuring it out and they're getting it done for you. So, yeah, I mean, I would love to just change the perception on all these service calls for warranty.
Yeah, it's the main thing is everybody thinks it's covered. That's it. It's covered. It's not. It's you have to ask questions when buying equipment. You know, the dealer's gonna tell you. You know, and nothing against dealers, anything like that, but they're gonna tell you, yeah, just call this number. They'll take care of it. And then you know it's bad, and they think we're the bad people. You know, they think, oh, you just don't want to help me. Oh, you just don't care. No, it's not. It's the
opposite. Yeah,
we're here. We're gonna get you going, but if it's not warranty, we have to bill. You know, it's not work for free. You know, the manufacturer's paying us. It's not like they're not paying us. We're getting paid somehow, some way. You know, we don't make up the rules. unfortunately. I wish we could. I wish everything we do could be covered on the warranty, to give you the customer that experience. Like, I bought this within, the first year and everything went A-okay, but things happen sometimes, And it's all about education, end user education, on their equipment. I think end users really need to be more educated on what they're buying. There's a lot of, other than warranty, what the use for it, Oh, I bought this griddle.
That's another thing, right?
I bought this griddle and I got it for this, and that, and it's not doing it right. This is not what I wanted.
It only has a certain amount of BTUs. It's not getting hot enough, or it's getting too hot. And then we get in there and we're like, listen,
this is what it is.
This is working to manufacturer's spec. So now, listen, again, we rolled out on that call. All right? Service companies absorb so many costs on a daily basis, and it cuts into our revenue, into our profitability. And listen, just like commercial kitchens and restaurants and national chains and supermarkets, you're all in business. You're all looking at numbers. So are we.
Yes.
All right. We're not out to get anybody. We are here to do the right thing every day. I make sure we do the right thing every day. We talk about it. We preach it. We live it. We breathe it. I'm not building something on Malachy Cares just for a word. We want to embody the word care. And let me tell you, it's not easy.
It's not.
All right? Caring is not easy. It's going the extra mile every day, every hour. It's a daunting task. And I'm asking a lot of all the people that are here. But at the end of the day, we want to be the best for you. We want to be the best for us and our families. And finally, just to close this thing out for warranty calls, what do you think we could do to improve? What's some opinions, thoughts, ideas? Let's talk to the manufacturer right now. For me, I think we need to slow down to speed up. We got to stop rushing, hot rush. And this is for the manufacturers, reps, dealers. Listen, we got to slow down, because if we can assess situations and think about them and be more methodical by the time we get to where we're going and try to get the right parts on the van, things can be done a lot smoother.
Yeah. Sometimes, it's sad to say, but not everything is a hot rush,
It's not. Startups are not hot rushes.
No. You got to think about the person that's completely down.
We're servicing over 300 plus calls a week as a small business here in Jersey, and I'm sorry, startups, we get it, they're important, but they're not a hot rush. We have walk-ins down, we have combi ovens down. We're talking units down. That means ROI is done. They need to get back to the ROI, the return on their investment that they put into these ovens and steamers. Those are the things that need to be hot rushes. All right, not site surveys, not startups. What else? I don't know. But
yeah, you got to think about it. These are, schools and hospitals that are down, and you got to tend to. These are kids, sick people. Unfortunately, they got to go ahead.
The dishwashers are down. They can't serve stuff on styrofoam, and we got to get there and assess these situations. So that's another thing to keep in mind as far as placing service calls and thoughts on that. But just to improve on the warranty thing, we need information. The more information you get us, the more we can communicate, the more we can stay in touch with each other along the way, along the process of the call until we close it out is crucial. Understand we have your best interests at hand every single time, because it's all about getting the equipment up and running at the end of the day.
Yes, that's all.
That's the bottom line. Just like you guys want to turn tables, we want to turn calls. We don't want to come back another time, a second time, a third time. We want to come, get it done, move on to the next one, because we know you're back in business, and that means we did our job. So we're going to close it out here. Listen, people, get your information together, get it ready, get your shit together, and let's do this together. All right? And listen, this is the first pod session. So we're testing everything out right now. We're seeing how we flow, how we work. We're going to be bringing all kinds of people in. We want facilities directors. We want customers. We want reps. We want dealers. We want other service companies. We want you to follow us, subscribe, like, follow, share, do everything you can, because this is the pod session, Malachy Cares, the Care Factor. And we are going crazy right now. We are going crazy in here right now. I'm excited.
It smells brand new.
I'm excited. for the future.
Like a newborn.
And
It's got that new Malachy smell.
Yeah, it smells like a newborn.
yeah, baby. And now we're gonna close it out. So for Geraldine Figueroa, I'm Rich Malachy.
Bye, internet.
Until next time, America.
Bye.
Like, cheers.